We're currently here in Indonesia, inside of an active volcano. But you know what was more active? Edge Vanuatu. Oh my days! You've got to do it. We spent 4 weeks doing kids ministry. We were in the bush. We were living with the locals. We were killing fish on the reef with machetes. One of the best months of my life. Do it.
I'm Jude and I did Edge and Vanuatu, and I'm currently on Mount Egen carrying on the life of adventure off the back of Edge. Edge was awesome, but you already probably know that. Vanuatu was incredible though. Thoroughly loved my time there. It was such fun to go there with the 6 of us and firstly just deepen those friendships that I'd already made on Edge and spend some quality time with those people. But also it was really good to give out after being filled up during Edge. One of my highlights was actually being able to invest in the family that we stayed with and the children that I've got there. I loved spending time with them. It was so much fun, but also just felt like we were really benefiting them.
Hey Soul Edgers, so answering stuff about Vanuatu. So what can you expect from the Vanuatu tribe people? You can expect a loving community that just wholeheartedly want to show you love. Even if you're there to serve them, they're going to serve you in just showing you their love and hospitality. And you're going to gain a new family.
The most amazing people you'll ever meet in Vanuatu. So welcoming and kind and hospitable.
It's a great place, super friendly, super welcoming, super generous.
When you go on mission and when you go to Vanuatu, you're forced to actually give and you're able to really apply what you've learned as well. So like instead of just getting fat on the stuff that you've got, you can actually give out, and in doing so you get so blessed.
Lots of areas where we can serve, and a lot of it is just showing them love and encouraging them, because a lot of them are going to have a Christian faith or they know God but they don't love Jesus and they don't really have that passion.
The biggest need that I've seen out there is that a lot of people, they'll have a kind of lukewarm or like religious Christianity where they just kind of go to church on Sundays because that's what they do, and they'll look good on Sundays, but then throughout the rest of the week they don't live that way. Actually, a lot of them really just need a relationship with God. So having been on Edge, having learned so much about a relationship with God, having got a toolkit of what you need, like personally, we're able to give so much more.
There's a real thing over there of like, they also struggle with suicide quite a lot. There's a lot of men who struggle with it. So there's a real need of people to express how they're feeling as opposed to relying on things such as alcohol. So they'll get hit by really extreme weather conditions that will ruin a lot of their food and crops and also just damage their land a bit. So helping and serving in those areas too.
So the benefit of it being a self-led trip is that it pushes you out of your comfort zone. Learn to trust God. I'd say it's an uncomfortable thing, not quite like knowing what's going to happen, and there's a lot of changes and lots of things, complications that often just crop up, and just having to rely on God and seeing Him then provide for you, because he will, and He does, and He's a good Father, and just like seeing Him move, it's so cool.
And it was just so good to lead something, self-lead something off the back of Edge where we'd been led, and was a really good time for me to grow, and also saw lots of growth across the group.
It's an incredible opportunity to actually take ownership for yourself. Edge is awesome, the leaders are awesome, you're led through it, and it's great. And Vanuatu is just a great opportunity to go and take ownership and for yourself and with others, and you get to take the lead.
I'd say you're able to kind of take things into your own hands, and not kind of, be able to grow in being a leader, because everyone has a bit of leadership in them. Whether you think you're a leader or not, you've definitely got it somewhere. So being able to do that kind of really helps you kind of step up into that, and also just lean on God, because a lot of unknowns out there. That means you kind of really trust in God, and I found I was able to trust in God so much out there. He really provided.
A lot of Edge is very self-reflective time. You'll spend a month doing a lot of actually soul search in yourself, I found, at least. And then Vanuatu is a great place where you can apply some things you've learned about yourself, but it is also a place you're going to learn just as much about yourself doing mission in Vanuatu as you are on Edge, because you're put in situations in Vanuatu where you have to react. Not always stressful situations, but like you're going to learn a lot about yourself in Vanuatu, because you are going to go from uncomfortable situations to really fun situations, just like on Soul Edge.
So the way it trained me up for a life of mission, just learning resiliency and great leadership, that was a big thing for me.
Doing mission there compared to here in the West, very different, but some things back here in the West are like nothing. So it gives you a lot of confidence.
I think the biggest challenges that I faced were a lot of changes to the plan. You might miss a ferry, you might miss the plane.
Yeah, you've got to be ready just for get up, go, right, this is happening.
It's hot, it's humid, you're going to get bitten a lot. You can put all the insect spray on you want, you're still going to get lit up. I've got some disgusting photos of my feet.
I think being ready to wait and being ready to kind of fit in with their own timings, because a lot of the time we want to do things in our own time. We want to be go, Western culture, all about efficiency, but actually over there, everything slows down. You're forced to just wait. Some days we would literally wait around all day just to do one little thing, but that was what we were doing. That's what we were there for.
Completely different culture, different pace of life. That was the biggest challenge for a lot of people my year when we went.
Ways to prepare. Bishlama.
You can learn some Bishlama.
Also learn Bishlama, it's really quick and easy. Just a couple of booklets to read through.
No disrespect New Zealand, but I kind of prefer Vanuatu. It's just unreal. If you want an adventure, do Vanuatu. It's not just an adventure, but it's a place to serve and love people who need it just as much as we do in the West.
You should do Vanuatu, don't even think about it, do it.